Right, so let's now finally start designing those side sections. So I'll open my FreeCAD again, and this is a progress from last time. And in this, we just have the cuboid of sorts that we need to now work on. Yes, this is what it looks like. And what we'll do now is select one of the faces, especially this one. We will go into part design first. Once you get to part design, we should have a new set of menus that pop up. Select this again, add a sketch, select the XY plane. We've done that. And now we will get, oh, a rectangle. Oh, that's not good. That's on the other side. 1 second. Create sketch on the face. Yes, that's better. So now we can see all four vertices, which is ideal. I'll get rid of some constraints because it just makes it easier to deal with. If you know CAD, if you use CAD often, you know why this is important. Otherwise, it's not really that important. So we'll work on the outside rectangle first, which is this one. So A, B, D, C. So first we need the constraint of A. So we'll start with the horizontal constraints, and we'll start with A. I'll take this to this. Now A, X, it was calculated. It should be, yes, A, X was 63.85. Oh, this is the constraint. This is the horizontal constraint for, as you can see, C, and C is right here, horizontal constraints 33.09. These are approximate figures, as we talked about in the last video. They're approximate to 2 decimal places. More precision than that doesn't really help us. And this is D, and D is 49. And finally, this is uh, B, and B, I think no, okay, so it's down here, it's 79.76. I don't know if that's very visible in the camera, but yeah, that's what it is. And then we will start with, I'll zoom out a bit for the sake of clarity. We'll start with the vertical constraints. So we start from here. This was, as you remember, D. The vertical on D is 25.09. So that might look like 89, but it's just poor handwriting. It's 25.09. For C, it should be 41. So C should be 41. Let me check. Yes, C should be 41. And then this is B, and for B, we expect it to be 55.85. And finally, this is A, and for A, Y is 70.76. And once you do that, you see the entire rectangle is now green, which means the constraints are satisfied, which is ideal. Right. So now that's happened. That's good. And what I will do now is get another rectangle. This is same. Everything's going to be the same. We will get rid of all line constraints. And once I've done that, I will just start again constraining. Let's start with the horizontal constraints. And this time we're working on FEHG, this rectangle inside. And F, let's start with F, which is on this side. So the horizontal constraint against F, actually I think this is misplaced. It needs to be placed in this quadrant so that it gets all the dimensions right. Yes, sorry. And now I will get rid of all these constraints. And once I've done that, I will get this. This is going to be G. G's X is 49. Simple enough. The X for F is going to be 40.16. Oh my god, what was that? Okay, this is not this has become confusing. Yeah, anyways. And this is going to be H, and H is at 65.61. good. And this final one is E, and E is constrained at this, which is 56.77. Those are all the horizontal constraints. We now start with vertical ones. This will go 41. This will go, is it 40.16? No, this is, one second, this is G. G's Y is 32.16. And this is E, and the Y for E should be, the Y for E is, where is he? Why do I forget where he is all the time? 57.61. 57.61. And the last one is H, right? And for H, Y is 48.77, right? So this must resemble this to some extent, not exactly, but well, close enough, I guess. Once we've done this, we can actually save progress so far, close it, and you see we have this. I will now select the sketch, and once I've selected it, I'll go pad, I'll say reversed, and pull this down so that it's at the same length. So right now it's 5, it needs to be 4 millimeters. That is good. You take this, and well, first you accept this change, and then here you select this, which is extrude, and this creates a pocket, and that's it, gets rid of this. So yeah, this is all we have to do, and we have designed this, and now I'll just repeat this for the other 3 sides, and that's it. Then we're done. Yeah. Right, so I didn't want to take you through the process of designing all 4 of those because that would have made this video terribly long. I did the same thing on all 4 sides, and then I also actually added the holes. Again, this is not very important. We already talked about the holes in much detail and how they need to be positioned on the same XY plane in one of the schematics and engineering drawings I showed. So yeah, this is what we have now. It's basically done on all sides, and this is what we'll give away for 3D printing. Yeah. I used PLA as the material, and this is, I got access to the 3D printer at my university and just had it printed there. The print took around 4 hours something, and I only chose the fine settings, not the extra fine, because it was taking too long and it was not possible. I don't really care much about the color as long as it's visible. Yeah, it was pretty cool, and yeah, we had it printed finally. This is what the first iteration of the base will look like, at least. That's what we have. Yeah. Right, so here's finally the base. It's very exciting. It's surprisingly light. Oh, well, it is, I mean, plastic at the end of the day. So that is something. And now we just have a few things that we can start attaching to it. The servos, I brought some nuts and bolts, a screwdriver, and our Arduino board. Now, a few things. These correspond to this. This is a 3.2 millimeter diameter hole, and these are M3 nuts and bolts, which means this is 3 millimeters. So that's fine, because since this is about half a centimeter more in diameter on the outside, it should be able to case this. So the idea is now to quickly just place these here. Right. So now that I've fastened at least 3 of these, there's been an issue. It's that the CAD drawing was slightly wrong, and so I actually can't align the 4th hole. I don't know if you can see it, but there's an alignment issue on the 4th hole, which is rather unfortunate, but I guess, I mean, this is where engineering fails. This is what poor engineering drawing skills lead to. Right, so we finally have all of these in place. These are sliding up a bit because there's nothing holding them in place, but we can always just maybe glue them or something. But yeah, we have finally built the entire base, and it looks pretty damn cool. And we will start our work onwards. Yeah, see ya.